We're back at Noakes Lassiter Field. Christian Capozzi, Bob Lee, and our entire Cumberland Sports Network crew with you. Here is the Cumberland Phoenix win on homecoming 2025, a final score of 35-33. And we continue on with the Salas postgame show here on WANT and WCOR. And to do so, we welcome in our player of the game, that being Chazz Hunter, who made, the play of the game. They are at the goal line, final moments. Had a great game, regardless of just the final play. But, Chazz, let's talk about specifically the last play. The Campbellsville Tigers score. They make it a 2-point game. They go for 2. You take it from there.
Okay, so we know they do a lot of sprint out in the red zone. We've been practicing that all week. So we see them slide out. I know from my position, I got to keep them backside. I got to make sure none come back to me. And especially something like that, I got to seal the edge. And, the receiver come back with an end around, a fake end around. I got to do my job and seal that edge. And he tried to beat me, and it wasn't happening. Simple like that.
Is that the biggest hit of your career?
I hope. I got a little resume on my end.
I know you do.
I think that's up there, though, for sure.
I'm sure.
That's top 3 minimum.
When you're in that spot, it's one-on-one. Barlow had a line of sight towards the pylon. What's going through your mind when you get in that spot where it looked like almost to a drill at that point, right, where y'all practice meeting at a point?
It's that simple. Like, I trained my whole life playing football, make an open field tackle. I've been a linebacker my whole life. I got to do that. It's just the basics, honestly. And just stay with him, check that inside hip, and make sure he can't get outside. And it's simple like that.
I want to touch more on this game in just a minute, but you have such a unique story of how you've ended up here in Lebanon and your past experience at some other places. To see some of the things that you've done at other places in a big way, and to have this opportunity here in your first year with this Cumberland team, with things have gone a little bit south recently. You lost 2 in a row, but for you all to stay in this ball game and to make that kind of play, I mean, what does that say about what your storyline has been as a collegiate player, where you've had success really everywhere you've been?
Yeah, well, I had a long journey. Right now, I'm pursuing my master's, so you can tell I'm in my 5th year of college. But it's been a long journey, a lot of ups and downs throughout my entire college career. So this is nothing. And our Coach Mathis, right here, he told us from the get-go, from the beginning of the season, week 1, we got to finish. We got to finish with the ups and downs. He's been saying that when we win, when we lose, draw, anything, we got to finish. And we at week 7, going into week 8, we still keep that mindset, got to finish.
You mentioned the up and downs. You're down in this game at one point by 15 in the fourth quarter. The offense able to get 23 unanswered points in the fourth quarter, but at the same time, you're able to get the stops in the fourth quarter. How were you all able to do that when you kind of found yourselves in a deficit late in the game?
We just know that we got to rally together. When the offense is out there, our sideline just got to stay hyped for them. We got to keep each other up. Even if it's 3rd and long, our offense still converted because we got the energy on the sideline feeding into them. And it's back and forth, reciprocal.
Let's talk about just some of the plays for this defense today. We see the pick by Dugan. You all really got after the passer today. Jed Engel kind of knocked off balance a couple of times. What's it like playing in this defense under defensive coordinator Patrick Miller, where you all have really just seemed to fly around and make plays throughout 2025?
Well, Dogan, that's my roommate. So, hey, we was telling each other while we was getting in here, we got to make a play. We got 4 defensive people in my house. You know what I'm saying? We all roommates, and we all talk to each other. We got to make a play. We got to make something special. So when I saw Dogan, Didi, we call him Didi, when I see him make that pick, I'm like, shoot, if I get another opportunity, I got to make a play. So we got something to talk about when we get back home.
Well, you definitely got something to talk about when you get back to the house. How do you all, now as you get into the month of November, you got 3 games left, you're finally back at home, you're back at home again next week. How do you continue to ride what you did today and bottle this up for the final 3 games of the regular season?
We say that we say we cannot lose at home. Protecting the house is the biggest thing. We've been on the road for 4 weeks, a whole month. We haven't been seeing our fans that much for a whole month. We know when we get back home, it's our territory. Simple like that. We cannot lose home games. And that's what we did. We executed and didn't lose.
Chazz Hunter, our Penn Station player of the game. Congrats on the win. Great job, boy. What a fantastic finish. And go celebrate this one with your team.
Thank you.
That's Chazz Hunter with us here on the Cumberland Sports Network. The Phoenix defeat